Anyway, back to the
pot.
You can tell I'm really
Love
in the
it.
zone today. I'm ready.
She's ready to go.
I'm not ready. Let's go.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to our Creative Commune podcast with Liam, B, Pete and Laura. We'll be chatting all things photography, videography and just having a general chat over a coffee like we do most days.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
We're back. Where are we? We're in our house today.
I know what's happening.
The
We never do
holiday
it
is
here.
over.
Thanks for having us over.
Our pleasure. Yeah, we've been tidying for how many hours, people?
I know. So since I sent that text last night, you were like,
oh, quick!
because that's what happens with us. Like when you're like, oh, we should do the pod.
It's the only
And
time
we're like,
I
arrange a
think
time, and then we're like, oh god damn it, we've got to
didn't-
clean the house
I
top
didn't
to
get
bottom.
out of bed until 9:30.
nailing
You
it.
have a
Holiday
lazy
vibe.
morning.
When Laura texted, I was like,
Oh, no.
I'm still in my pajamas. No.
But we're not filming again, so you could have been in pajamas.
could.
Should we do an episode just in pyjamas one time? I think we should.
Yeah. Why are we not filming
Really
anymore?
Nice.
I don't know why.
Well, because
Efficiency,
when
like-
we went camping, we weren't filming it because it was just like a logistical nightmare and we had the wind to deal with and all of that. And it was really nice to just be like holding a mic and having a chat, and it felt like when we first started.
I
Yeah.
agree.
So it was like, maybe we shouldn't film them anymore because this feels more chilled and like we're just having a coffee.
Yeah, and that's what it was all about to start with,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what people say about our pod. It's like listening to some mates having a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas with cameras involved, you are a bit like...
feels like you're on TV,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
on show,
It
aren't you?
feels too professional.
Yeah.
Which is not us, is it?
So we're
No.
bringing it, we're making it less and less professional.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think one time we should just be lounging in bed wearing pyjamas.
Okay.
Should.
Yeah.
we should.
Yeah.
Top and tail, maybe.
Yeah.
Top,
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be talking to your feet, Liam. That'll be delightful.
In years to come, we'll look like, the old people in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Totally.
The grandpa.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The children can just go to the shop and get us stuff. That'd be great.
Bring me chocolate.
Yeah. How is everyone then? Liam, you've
Probably
just come
knackered.
back from Spain.
Yeah, so I was in Spain for a three-day wedding, a gay wedding, back at Castel d'Empordà.
Yeah.
And it was just, really nice. I love a gay wedding. I don't do enough of them. Do you do any gay weddings?
No, not
No.
often.
No.
I don't know what it is. They always just feel more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are more fun.
Yeah.
I love them every time, we get one, but it's
Yeah.
it's a strange thing to try and market for, isn't it? It's just we do them, we put them out there.
Yeah, and you
promote
hope
the
you
work
get more.
we've done. But I
Yeah.
mean, other than
Yeah.
that, I feel like that's all we can do.
Yeah,
You have
totally.
come back injured though. You've got friction
Came back
burns all over your legs.
Yeah.
What
well,
have
I've got
we
a
been doing
few.
now?
I've got a
Just
few.
a normal post-wedding injury.
Yeah, I've got like bruises all around my groin.
Explain.
Well, I've got injured knuckles because, as people know, whenever I go to Spain or anywhere where there's nice warm sea, I'll take them to the beach and we'll do these underwater pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I took the boys to a place called Satuna, and they wanted to do something a bit kind of extra. So it was their idea. They love these shots that I do, and they said, "Can we wear tuxedos?
Ooh.
And can we go in the sea in our tuxedos?"
Love that.
So I took them to this beautiful beach called Satuna. I've been there loads of times, but this time, the bloody world was there. It was absolutely packed.
Midsummer, isn't it?
And these guys were like, "Oh, we're feeling a little bit self-conscious because we're wearing tuxedos and it's 32 degrees and everyone's naked on the beach."
Yeah.
So I was like, no worries, I know a little cove. So we went around this cove and I got in the sea, but the swell was really high. We're talking a 10-foot swell. So I went in
Oh, crikey.
and I did my best trying to get some shots of them on the rocks, but I found it a bit tricky getting out of the sea. It took me about 15 minutes to get out while they were just like, "You all right? Yeah, fine."
Oh, this is normal.
Oh,
And you're like, I'm going to die, I'm going to die.
So it was a bit dodgy getting out, hurt my knuckle getting out. So I thought, I'm not putting you guys in there in your tuxedos.
Yeah.
So we had to head back.
Is this the day before the wedding?
Have an incident with a jellyfish.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I've had a few incidents with jellyfishes, but this one, it was. I was just kind of swimming, and I felt like I sort of slapped someone's ass.
In It was a jellyfish.
It was like, oh, that was a firm.
Badonk.
Yeah. And this fucking.
Did the jellyfish not like it? Or
was
it was like hashtag me too?
He didn't like it, no. It was a big jellyfish. So I'm like,
Hunted him.
I'm like trying to swim away. I'm thinking like, oh, it's a jellyfish. You won't know, will it? But it kind of
did.
It went into attack mode. I'm thinking like, do jellyfish do this?
What was it doing then? Just
It was just
following
kind of like, kind of fluttering towards me, and I was like, I kind of like swam away, and it sort of fluttered a bit closer towards me. Eventually managed to escape. So yeah, jellyfish, scraped my knuckles, got out, took them back to the beach and said, boys, if we want this picture, because they wanted me to replicate the shot I got of that couple swimming toward each other in the sea.
Yeah.
So we had to go back to the beach and kind of meander our way past all these tourists and then like walk into the sea. Mm-hmm. So the whole beach was just looking on, thinking, what the hell is happening? There's two men in tuxedos walking into the sea.
So normal. With a man with a like deep dive camera.
Yeah,
Just a normal
which
day.
I just loved it. I loved their balls, and I loved
Really cool.
I loved the fact they wanted to
You're
try
right,
something
Liam.
different. And it was just like booking Bronco at the wedding as well. Who has a booking Bronco at the wedding?
That's
Oh,
cool.
that sounds, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you
Was this
you
at the
sustained
actual
these
wedding?
injuries.
It
Or was
was-
this the day before party?
They had a pool party, so they had the wedding
Okay.
day, and then they had a pool party, which was a big pool party as well, and then booking Bronco.
Nice.
And then Jack, the groom, was like, Liam, you need to go on the booking Bronco. I'm like, I don't know, mate, I've got a bit of a dodgy back. He's like, come on. Like, everyone's egging me on.
no.
So I had to go. And with these sort of
Bruised.
things, I just kind of go back into kind of like marine mode, and I'm just not letting go. So
No one could beat him.
no one could beat me.
But you've paid the price.
And now you can't
Price.
walk.
Yeah, I can't walk now, yeah.
Yeah, but it was worth it, wasn't it?
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, great memories.
Did anyone film you on there?
There are some photographs with my camera of me on the booking Bronco.
Wow.
Get 'em
Come on, get 'em
Instagram.
shared.
And I've had a look at them already, and I thought, yeah, you've got it.
You
You
have
have got-
nailed
yeah.
this.
Look at me go. So it was just a really nice wedding, lovely people.
But you came back battered, bruised, and exhausted.
Yeah. I mean, this is the way I kind of do destination weddings. So I always I get stuck in. You know,
Yeah.
I
It's just such
party.
a lack of sleep as well, because he left home at 2 a.m, flew to Spain and did the beach shoot that day. So
You were tired from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It makes a difference,
and
doesn't
then a
it?
lot of
The
late
flight
nights
there.
and
Yeah.
Oh, the police turned up because of my
Yeah.
my drone. Oh. And I've never had this before.
Oh.
So you've been to Castel d'Empordre, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did a shot of them on the tower, and
Yeah.
I might have taken a slightly different angle this time, and the angle I was taking kind of does go over the sort of nearby kind of mini hamlet.
Yeah.
And then Sandra, the wedding coordinator, came up to me later on and said, Liam, have you been flying your drone above those houses? I said, well, yeah, I was just trying to get a slightly different angle. And apparently a local resident
Someone
kicked
complained.
off. Police came. But thankfully, I didn't need to speak to the police. So I think they managed to talk the police down.
Oh, that's
and it was all
good.
right.
That is good.
Because how terrifying
I
is that?
know. I know.
Yeah, if you don't have like the appropriate licenses, that's
Yeah.
a hefty. I've been reading stuff like this on Facebook recently.
It's
really?
worth just kind of. I'm too blasé, really.
Well, when
it
you've
comes to
been
this sort of
somewhere
stuff.
so many times and it's like, oh, it's never been a problem.
Yeah. I've always thought to myself though at this venue, because it's a mega venue and it's right next to this little tiny village, and sometimes like on a Sunday
They
they're
must get annoyed.
having like a bloody pool party rave
Yeah.
until like midnight. I'm
Next
thinking,
to a little village.
surely these people must be
Why
pissed
then?
off.
I mean, the drone's surely the least of their worries. It's
Yeah,
clearly
the
not aimed at their
noise is more-
houses.
I know. I think maybe it's just it's probably like resentment has built up towards the venue.
Yeah.
So any minor thing.
Yeah.
they're
It's
on it.
annoying because it looks so good from the sky as well. It's quite a, photogenic with a drone.
It is. Nicest
isn't
angle,
it?
I think, is from the other side, though. I think.
I can't remember the village, but
It's just like that street down the back.
Yeah, it's not even got a
Oh,
name
yeah,
really.
yeah,
It's quite an
yeah.
insignificant little village, really. It's
Yeah.
Hey, don't say that to the locals. Come on.
What have you guys been up to?
You had a wedding in Scotland this weekend.
Yeah, near
usual.
Inverurie.
Oh my God, further than usual though, wasn't it?
Bit further than
It was
usual,
like
yeah.
6
So I
hours.
stayed in Aberdeen
I
and had
convinced
to go further
Pete
north
for the first time to stop halfway on the way back.
On the way back?
Yeah.
Stop.
Did you
So
did.
we did a halfway.
How was it?
halfway.
How
Good
did
one.
you find it? Were you really
You know what?
annoyed?
Bit of a balls up.
It was so much
'Cause-
better, honestly.
I was so much better, but I'd booked a Skype in for 11 o'clock on the Sunday.
Oh,
So I was just, in my mind, it's like, yeah, I'll be driving back through the night. I'll be back at 3 a.m. I'll be fine by 11.
Whatever, I can
But
wake
then,
myself
because
up.
I'd paid, 130 quid on this hotel to stay over halfway, I thought, oh, I'll get a nice lie in, all of that. No,
Yeah, come
up at
back
6:30, set off at 7 to be back
Yes,
home in
it
time
was still
for the
like a
meeting.
game show, even though
No.
we stayed over.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just move the Skype?
I'd moved it once. So originally, I think they'd asked for 10, and then I kind of like came back with 11
10
because you
o'clock
thought.
on a Sunday morning.
Well, I thought they obviously
though.
had plans for the afternoon, didn't they?
was
That's
it
what
a
I was
potential
thinking.
booking as well? Was it?
No,
No.
it was like
I
a.
would
But it is
That was
for the
before-
wedding we've got this next weekend.
Yeah, so we did
it
need to
needed
do it.
it needed to be squeezed in.
Oh, I see.
You know
Okay.
what Pete's like though? Like if you've committed to something, you hate like moving it, or
Yeah.
it's like one of your main things, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got
like
to-
reliability.
do it.
I don't mind shifting shit, mate. I can train you.
Yeah. Well, we had to because
We did that meeting though.
we did that meeting,
And then-
the rest of the day was fine.
Yeah.
And then I woke up at 3 a.m. in the Monday morning.
We all did.
Yeah, we all did. to the dulcet tones of me throwing up.
Yeah, which
Ah.
you did every hour for the following 12 hours.
For the following 12 hours.
My
yeah.
God.
It was extreme.
Yeah.
I bet you
Extreme and sudden.
Have you got abs now?
Yeah, that's what we were saying this morning. He was like, I am thinner though.
I am thinner. Yeah. But I think I'd put on so much weight with the holiday and the cruising.
Gone.
that
It's all gone.
I'm still, because I weighed myself this morning.
All excited.
I'm still just above where I was.
No, not even worth it.
Well, I mean, I
to
must
get
have
another one.
lost a couple of kilograms. So, I mean,
Funny.
yeah, so we'll get down there.
So funny.
Need to reinfect myself somehow a couple more times, then we'll be back down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you had one day of pretty grim, and we were supposed to be doing two
meetings.
that day that we did have to cancel.
Yeah.
And like
One of which was Adam Wing
no,
and his wedding in a couple of months.
really wanted to talk to them
Yeah.
about it, but yeah, we've rearranged
Well,
it.
he'd
It's
understand
fine.
totally as
Yeah.
well. You know,
I think
But
you don't want to seem unreliable, do you, to people?
No.
But this is like the one occasion where you're like, I
would have been running off to be sick. so.
I can't do this now.
Yeah. And I don't think I've had food poisoning since I was like 12, 13.
Well, it's not
Like
yet.
every
not
other time
common,
I've been
is it?
sick since then has been like alcohol.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember a time having.
Self-induced.
Yeah. So it,
Yeah.
and then
to just be, because you're immune to norovirus, you've never had norovirus. When we
according
did
to
our-
the DNA
Yeah.
like test we had done years ago, like I'm allergic. Immune
that
to
is a real
that.
flex. Oh,
Isn't it?
I'm really hoping he's given that to Albert as well.
Yeah.
Like, what a gift. Because I am not. That's the worst thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
Awful.
I mean, like, good job it happened after the wedding, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Totally.
imagine happening on the way to Scotland.
I know.
But you know what? The groom at the last wedding was a little bit peaky. So,
Oh, was he?
but then I think he'd overindulged the day before.
Right.
You know, I think his brother had
him
slipped
off.
him rather too much whiskey.
Peak too soon on the night before.
Peak too soon.
Common. Very common to have a
Yeah.
hungover groom, isn't it? Or bride on the
Yeah.
morning of a wedding.
To be fair, like as the wedding turned out, I could understand why he'd made a big deal about it with his family and all that. So, yeah,
How was the wedding then?
really nice. Yeah, it was.
A venue we've not been to.
Yeah, lovely venue I've been
Logie.
to.
Is it Logie
Country House?
Where was it? In
Inverurie.
I think I'm going there next week, you know. Not to that venue.
Yeah.
Go to an oil tanker.
An oil tank,
Wow.
an underground oil tank.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
So yeah, really cute wedding. Working with Sophie Alexandra again.
Yeah, you've worked with her recently.
Yeah.
Quite recently.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah. You got sprayed with champagne.
Sprayed with champagne.
I saw the photograph, yeah.
Yeah, you know, people do the popping champagne spray.
And they all aimed. So there were more bottles than normal. There was like, I can't remember, like 8 of them in the shot, 8, 9, 10.
Wow.
And and half of them had a bottle.
Yeah, there was more champagne than normal, yeah.
And it wasn't champagne.
It looked so cool.
Who's spraying that on the floor? But
Yeah.
I mean, they all aimed for us.
Okay.
Yeah, you were.
You were the expensive cameras.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, like they were like halfway through, and they were like, "Oh no, you're soaked."
It's like, yeah.
And then afterwards, like, "Oh, I can't believe you carried on filming. You're so professional." And it's just like, well, I mean, what else are we supposed to do at this point?
Yeah.
Like, gotta get the shot now. Like, you know,
Make it
if it's
worth
the last
it.
shot this camera ever takes,
Yeah.
make it worth it.
Go dry clean your jacket now. It's going to stink.
Yeah.
I've only ever done one of those champagne shots.
Really?
Yeah, but they attacked each other. There was a bride and groom, and they just started like attacking each other.
Oh.
Yeah,
in
that's cool.
Italy.
no, you've done another one.
Have I done another one?
Yeah, one other
Okay.
one.
Okay.
But yeah, well, it's all like the editorial stuff
Trend.
nowadays.
Exactly. I
isn't it?
think
You know?
it's normally
It
set
does
up
look
by the
cool.
photographer. So if you're not
Yeah.
setting that up, then
Yeah.
it's not going to just happen.
Like I've
Okay.
heard photographers bringing with them bottles of Carver so that
To do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. And are you supposed to use direct flash on this?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still struggling with the editorial.
Why?
Like, I don't hate the pictures. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's that it's hard to work with as a videographer
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's harder.
Yeah.
because it's all about like eye contact with the camera
Yeah.
and like they're posing like little scenes, and it's just it's hard to get anything from that.
Yeah, because none of it is naturally occurring.
Yeah, and like the photographers that do it are quite, you know, they're developing a rapport with the clients. Like I get that, so, but they're always, you know, they're constantly chatting. They dart in and out, and like I'm waiting for kind of like the moments of quiet between the couple, because they do happen. But then like the photographers just keep running into shot, you know, like not on purpose,
Yeah.
but just to get something different, and it's just like.
Yeah.
Because I love Sophie, like she's great, but like I worried I came across as a bit grumpy at one point, because you know, like she'd been like, you like going in and out and in and out, and I'm like, Sophie, can you just
Stop going in and out.
Stop going in and out, and then she went in and out again, and I'm like,
in and out.
Like, is it a case of it would work better with editorial photographers if you just did your own little thing at the end?
there's no time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? People
know.
are squidging more and more into schedules. That
Yeah.
When are we?
We're trying to be efficient.
Because I don't need much, but I do need the full
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
And even like, you know, when they kind of like they get them to interact and maybe have like a little kiss, that it's always like kiss hold, and it's just like I can't use it if it's a kiss and hold.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
that doesn't translate to
Yeah.
video.
Well, it's
like
not natural, is it?
no,
It's not,
if
you're
I
not,
kiss Laura and then like freeze frame,
Yeah, it
you'll be
looks
like,
weird.
"Oh, that's weird."
Yeah.
But like having looked at the footage, because I've done a little preview for them, like you got more portrait stuff than you would ever need. So I
Yeah.
think at the time it feels like you're trying constantly and oh my god, it's hard and I've not got anything. But you
I knew by the end of it I had stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, like you can't fight the urge to want one full.
Yeah, because it would
shot,
have been
as it
cool.
were.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like that's cool. No, that's good. No,
Yeah.
you know, like I need the full 5 seconds, not the you
Yeah.
know the 2.
Yeah. Well, there was talk. Someone made a comment recently where she was complaining about not having enough time. Like the timeline is just so packed full of people wanting to create their own content.
Yeah.
The editorial photographer was not having enough time to create her own portraits in the
I
morning.
remember seeing that as well.
Which
yeah.
is kind of like,
Yeah.
I guess it's sort of, I can see this sort of thing coming, because on one side you've got this new style where they do want to spend time with particularly the bride in the morning before
Yeah.
the ceremony, but then you have like makeup artists
Setting things up.
setting things up, wanting to create their own TikToks content, maybe
Well,
some
it
of the...
does make for a very disjointed day, doesn't it? The whole thing should be that a wedding should just flow naturally forward.
But that's not the way it's going.
Yeah, that's it. And this editorial cell does create a
Staging.
break, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, natural flow has been stopped.
Yeah, now it's photo time. Stand over there.
And it is going to be throughout the day. Natural,
Yeah.
stop. Natural, stop.
100%. It is the opposite of like reportage, isn't it? You know, you're not letting the day flow.
I do wonder if it might need to evolve so that it does become more of a natural editorial flow, because else the problem is I feel that couples
will get annoyed.
will get annoyed.
Or see it at their friends' weddings and not want that.
And I think I did see a post actually this week of someone saying that they felt like this year especially there were more couples that were a kind of bit more, not disappointed, but a bit more frustrated with their wedding day. It wasn't quite how they'd envisaged it. That things either weren't running as they wanted them to, or that guests weren't having the responses that they wanted to.
I think it's the age-old struggle, isn't it? Of like wanting beautiful pictures, which everyone does,
Expectation versus reality.
and also wanting the day to just run smoothly and amazing. Because like in pictures on Instagram, everything looks.
It looks so chill.
So you know, it flows.
Especially
it's beautiful,
editorial
and then
things,
there's
they
just
look
like,
chill,
oh, I
don't they?
was just in the bridal suite, and ooh, like you know, there's this beautiful direct that flash picture. But then, like as someone that works at weddings, you know that they've been taken back up to the room to do this like little photo shoot, which is fine, as long as they're aware of that. It's that expectation versus reality, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess as like if more of that sort of thing happens, this sort of trend will have its day.
I can imagine people saying like, oh, you know, my friend had, I don't want that, you know, that being taken away and the day stopping and doing loads of posing. And like, I can imagine a lot of grooms being like, this is shit.
Yeah.
I just want to go and talk to my friends,
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, maybe it's not even the style of photography. Maybe it's not. Maybe we're putting everything onto editorial and that. But maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just like the cost of living crisis and how much people are hoping to get into a day.
Yeah.
You know, and that they've got all of these things and it just doesn't work. You know,
Well, I think you're starting to think like, well, I've paid thousands of pounds.
I want everything.
The pictures, I want it all.
Yeah.
I want these to be the
And if that's
the
what
best.
they're being fed on social media, then it's like, well, I want
so
what
we
all
need to
the
do
celebs
the
are having.
champagne tower. We need to do the champagne spray. We need to do the walking towards the camera. We need to do all of the tick boxes.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard not to want things that you've seen,
of
especially when it's achievable, isn't it?
course.
Didn't we have a lovely era and a lovely decade or two where people really wanted to just be like left alone? Wasn't that nice? You know, when they're like, I just don't want anything. I want
But then they
one
were
family picture and that's it.
clients. I think it just happened that at that time they seemed to be like in the majority. There were always people that wanted to pose.
Yeah, potentially that we just never met them.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I've not had an experience like this yet.
Yes, this isn't everyone, is it?
No.
This is the thing, and this isn't every editorial photographer,
No.
because a lot of them will like mostly let the day happen. You know, and then they'll do the odd thing, or people like
and
Emma Lawson, who does, you know, mostly natural, and then like the odd bit. You know, so it's sort of a sprinkling of editorial.
And my wedding with Sophie at the weekend, like she was asked specifically by the bride, for more editorial, less like documentary. So
People are
obviously,
wanting this.
you know, that's what was requested. That's what she's going to go. And I've seen some of the pictures; it's fucking beautiful. So it's
asking for it and then realizing what that entails.
I don't think I don't think the couple were unhappy at this wedding. I'm just like, you know, that is something that you know is being discussed by other brides that maybe aren't like my room from the weekend, who see these pictures, but they're not those kinds of people. That's not what they want from their wedding day.
Yeah.
They just think that will happen.
Yeah.
Without lots of posing.
Yeah.
Whereas I think my bride, she's a photographer as well.
She knows what.
So she knows what she wants and she knows the process. So that's fine.
That's fine.
So that's a totally different.
I get what you're saying.
Because a normal person is not going to be prepared in the slightest, are they? They
No.
have
Gonna
no
think about
clue.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, we had an inquiry that we weren't free for, but you asked a few more details for them to find someone to recommend. And I think you got a bit of an insight, Laura, maybe into why content creators are on the rise versus
Well, it was
videographers.
it wasn't a wedding, it was for an event, and they were looking for someone to film a birthday party. I think it was a 40th. And she said, I don't want a videographer necessarily.
I don't want a full film production crew.
Yeah, I don't want a full film production crew. I want it like filmed on phones, basically. I just want
But
it
she
to
didn't
be like
say
low
phones,
key.
but it was just like a single person or like, a single camera or filmed on phone. She did mention phones, but it wasn't like it has to be that.
Yeah.
But I think
She wanted a low key. She didn't want a whole thing. She didn't want lights. She doesn't want equipment. And
Well, it is quite over-facing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You think most people don't feel comfortable in front of a camera or with cameras around. And then if you factor in that you're going to have maybe one, sometimes two photographers, and then you're going to have a videographer or a videographer team.
Yeah. It's a lot.
I can imagine people being like, oh no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
And I can see that content creators would be
Yeah.
a
Seem like the
preference because-
unobtrusive option, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, for us, coming from the other side of it, we're like, well, now there's a whole nother person and they're doing a whole nother set of things.
Yeah.
And, like, there's now 3 of us
Unless
at the top
it
of the
gets rid
aisle.
of the
And,
videographer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
yeah.
Unless it's
but even then,
replacing.
like, the wedding I did that had a content creator, like, I was there on my tripod at the top of the aisle, a little bit away from them. The photographer's free to move. And then the content creator's on their phone and gimbal. They're moving around near. So it's just like...
They have to be
to me,
nearer,
they have to be nearer.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
But they're on a phone, so just the fact that it is a phone make them feel less...
I think so, because people are so used to having phones around that phones have become part of us and our lives. They're an extension of us. How often do you go out without your phone?
Yeah.
I
Look like a phone when you're filming.
Yeah, I think so.
just not like on a
it'll be on a
gimbal.
little gimbal.
It wasn't a gimbal.
But it's still a phone. It's still
clearly a
small.
phone,
But people
It's
are so
not
used
someone
to
with
it,
a
aren't
camera to their face, is
Yeah.
it? I mean, if you think of like the 80s where videographers had those massive,
Oh, yeah.
like things.
I'd hate that.
Like that, it makes sense, doesn't it? Like the smaller the better, really, to like mingle in.
First time I've heard that.
Yeah. I want to work with one. I've not worked with a content creator, so it's difficult for me to form an opinion.
Yeah, like, is it annoying?
Yeah, I want to see what it's like.
Content creator I worked with wasn't annoying.
No.
She was lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd imagine most of them are. You might, you get the odd bad egg, but you do in photography and videography as well.
Yeah.
If people start wanting that as opposed to what we do, I'll just start doing that. That's fine. But it will still be $4,000. Really overpriced.
Okay.
should we talk about finding love for the job again, like facing burnout, that kind of vibe, because we are
time to talk
deep
about it.
in the season.
Yeah.
And for the first year ever, I can hand on heart say,
You don't have it.
I don't have it.
Because you're ahead of the game.
I feel so chill.
Yeah.
I feel so relaxed. And I mean, yes, we have got slightly fewer weddings this year.
Not loads
But
fewer,
not
though.
lo-
It's not like you haven't been busy.
But not, yeah, exactly. Not loads fewer. But I don't know.
So
I've
let's
just-
talk about that first, and then we'll talk about...
Me big smug.
Yeah, let's talk about that first, and then we'll talk about when it all goes wrong and you have burnout. So why are you not, like, overwhelmed this year? What's different?
I made a conscious effort really early on that even though we have an 8 to 10 week delivery, that I was going to exceed that with every wedding. Mm-hmm. And I just...
So, like, deliver within that.
that I was going to
Smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I would deliver, like, within a month.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
And so I've done that. I think maybe I've had a couple of weddings where we've had a few in a week, where we've had like 2-3 a week, where of course you can only edit so much in a week. So they've built up. I don't think I've gone past maybe 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
Yeah. So you got ahead of the game right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's it. That is the only thing.
Yeah.
Is it because I've been away a lot more this year?
I mean, yeah, and I have
got more
worked
work,
really
I've been
hard.
less of a distraction.
Yeah.
My perky bottom in the
Yeah, it
background.
must be.
But yeah,
You've been sending pictures of that, though. Sure, B got them too.
but I have been away a lot more. So, and it just seemed to kind of coincide with me not being
Yeah, that you've been more
around.
productive. Yeah. Do you feel like depressed in a way that you've done less fun things though? You've had less like of those like days off.
I mean, at the moment, no, because I've had quite a few weeks of like really nice summer holidays now, which has been delightful.
That's restored it.
But before that, yeah, I was definitely
like the fun, because I mean, life is balance, you know, and you can work, but then that means that you know, like fun meter goes way down.
Yeah, basically, it was the run up to the school holidays. I was just working as much as was humanly possible, full on depressed, but in the zone.
Just get it done. No one cares. That's me.
Well, I love this advice.
I do.
So let's boil this down so far.
But now I'm good.
Yeah.
So,
like whatever.
so to avoid burnout, get everything done sooner.
Really
get really depressed.
Yeah, and then recover.
And then
have a holiday.
Take some time off and find that you're ahead of the game.
Great
and the joy comes rushing back.
I don't know, because you know what? Like, because I did the exact same thing, like madness and then ultimate chill.
Yeah.
I prefer that to doing a little bit of work every day.
My
like
brain,
that, it never ends.
My brain cannot do a work day where I'm like, okay, well, I'll do the morning and then I'll have the afternoon off, because I've got 1 million things chattering in my brain, and I cannot relax and enjoy it, thinking, but I need to call that wedding, but I need to do those previews, but I need to, you know, that's not healthy for my brain. My brain functions much better on intense work, intense relaxation.
Yes.
I can't
same.
have them side
One
by
extreme
side.
to another.
I find that's what's the most annoying about email. Just email in general.
Yeah, because it takes you out of what you're doing.
Yeah, because it's not an intense process, is it?
No.
They just come in bits and pieces, and they're not urgent, but they kind of are urgent, and it's just like such a job that you're just like, oh.
We need...
Unless I'm like on it straight away and we're banging out replies.
Really, you know, because we're like high stress level executives in our own minds. We're just work, yes, sell, buy, that's good.
But you're good at you pick a job and then you're doing that job and
like focus.
Yeah.
Whereas like I'm the total opposite. I'll do a little bit of that and then I'll bugger off and do
but you'd never get it done,
and
and then you'd get so stressed out because
it stresses me out even paying any attention to what Liam's done. I'll come down and at 8 o'clock in the morning he's doing emails, and I read the emails. I know what emails we've got, and I'll come back in for like my mid-morning matcha at 10:30, and he's still doing emails. It's like, how are you still doing emails 2.5 hours later,
they
man?
need tweaking.
This is a 20-minute job.
It's not a 20-minute job. I need to consider what I'm saying. I need several cups of tea.
It's so true. I sent an email to someone last week and I read it through after I'd sent it and was like, that comes across as really passag, Pete. Why do you send that? And it was, I didn't mean it at all. It was just like, I think someone was chasing up, like trying to pay, and I think that, you know,
Like, you're late, pay.
No, because I'd already sent out the invoice, but to like the other of the bride and groom,
the couple,
I don't want to mention which it is.
Oh,
drop them in it.
So you were like, I already sent it to her.
No, so it's just like, like no problem. I'll just forward it over, because they'd asked for it a month ago, and I'd sent it a month ago, and then like they were chasing up. And they said something in there that they kind of like, you know, it's just like, you know, if you're able to get it sent over, whatever. And I was just like, yeah, no, I've sent it. So I looked and found it, and I was like, yeah, I'll just forward it over. Or, you know, I actually sent out to this other email address like a month ago when you first asked for it. And I was just like, a month ago when you first asked for it, that sounds really aggressive.
Yeah, like why?
You know, it's just like, and I didn't mean, I just wanted to kind of
get
like feel like, yeah, no, I did do it. I didn't lie to you when I said I'd done it. You know, but it's just like sometimes you just need to be like,
take your time, be a bit more Liam.
Yeah, so I needed to take more time. They weren't offended and they paid it, so it's. I think I'm all right.
I mean, I've got a check for like, 'cause I just make like, I'll type something like some of the letters are jumbled up, and I'm like, oh, I need to.
That's fine.
That's fine.
You're human. People make mistakes.
Yeah, but some people are like,
people aren't going to judge you and be like, oh my god, he's.
Yeah.
They'll probably be glad that a human
Can we
sent
spell
it.
that word there? I'm not booking him.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Also, I think my psychology's changed a bit, where I have a little bit of perfectionist tendencies, and I can't remember what it was, but something happened like maybe near the beginning, no, like March, April kind of time, where I'd seen somebody talking about their old work, and I thought to myself, like, how things have changed even in the last 18 months with AI, retouching, you know, just being able to generative fill. Like, my work nowadays is loads better than it would have been anyway, purely because of these advancements in technology.
Yeah.
And so my output is good. It's really good. And I need to relax a bit.
Yeah.
Not everything's has to be perfect, or what I see as perfect in that moment. Because also, I will come back to it and be like, what the fuck is this colour?
No matter whatever you do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No matter. And so I've had to kind of step back a bit and kind of try and loosen the perfectionist tendencies by being like, no, what you've done is great.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Just leave it.
Do not
Step
need
away.
to keep coming back to it and tweaking it and changing it and running through the set again just to make sure that everything's okay.
Yeah.
All these AI tools should make lives easier. That's like the whole point, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been saying this to you for years, that you're so, what's the word? You're such a perfectionist in the way you edit, which is a good thing. And I guess I'm like that in my photography as well. But seeing the toll it takes on you when we're busy, you can still be a perfectionist without being so obsessive, and just bring it back a little bit, which is what you're doing now.
I think that there's also a balance, isn't there, between like trying to make the picture like flawless and like retaining some of like the kind of like authentic vibe from the game. You know, like tilt in pictures is still in, isn't it?
I
get it.
I can't.
You don't
I get it, but like to a certain extent, like
no one cares.
Yeah, no one cares. And if it was in the moment, you know, like you just grabbed a moment and your camera wasn't quite straight, it's just like a snapshot, but of something beautiful. And I think it can be okay.
But at the same time,
it can be okay for it to just be as it would be if it came off like a film camera. You got your
but at the same time, like, you do have to be really happy with what you put out.
Oh yeah.
And I can't put something out that I think shit.
Yeah, exactly that.
I get it.
And the thing is, like, I get totally what you're saying, Pete, about that kind of like in the moment, in the vibe, but also our style of photography, what we put out, isn't really that. Yeah. Like the kind of...
You can't just suddenly be doing that.
Nostalgic vibe almost, that kind of thing, isn't it? It's in the moment, it's blur, it's fast, it's like... Our style isn't...
Yeah.
If I put a photo like that in, I think it would look weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe that's just me. But it's easy to say care less about stuff, but that is quite a lot of my vibe now, just trying to remind myself to...
Yeah.
Like, you do not need to put this much energy and effort into, because it is so good already.
Yeah.
You're just stressing yourself out.
So really, maybe the key to burnout is not feeling the pressure as much.
But that's so hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easy to say.
I don't know how I've done it, because this is very against my natural state.
Yeah.
It's just occurred.
It's just happened.
It's
nice
nice
like giving yourself a break, though, isn't it? In a way, just like you said, it's so good already. Like, you've done so much work already.
I'm doing my best.
Right, you know, give yourself like a bit of grace. You know,
it with most people as well. Like, you've got to ask yourself, did you try?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. If you tried, that's most of the battle done.
Yeah, don't be lazy. That's not the advice, is it? It's not about not caring.
Yeah, no.
It's like, try. Just don't, like, beat yourself up.
Exactly.
Yeah. So are people...
And it's like that whole, like, 80-20, like, rule, isn't it? Like, you know, you get 80% there, like, really quickly. But, like, if you're going to try and get that extra 20% on top, that's going to take 80% of your time. You know, like, you're doubling the amount you work for like a little incremental improvement.
Yeah.
So at some point,
also,
like you said,
who's it for? Who's it for, that 20%? Because I don't think it's always for the couple.
No.
You know, like, who are we trying to impress? You know, because they're going to love that.
Exactly. That is the nail on the head.
Yeah, it's like, I'm trying to I don't know who it's for.
Yeah.
Chill
for
out.
us and our ridiculously high standards,
Like,
and what
chill.
we think we should be doing.
Yeah.
Like, we think we should be pushing and pushing and pushing all the time, and maybe we don't need to push and push and push all the time. Things are like seasonal, aren't they? And maybe I'm just in my
You're in your autumn.
Have you guys ever fallen out of love with the filming or the photography side of things? Have you ever thought, oh,
I've fallen out of love with going to weddings, packing for weddings.
Yeah. Travel.
That shit.
Yeah. I think
Being tired every week, all of that. But I think as soon as you're at an actual wedding, that's fine. You know, like, you're like, oh no, I like this.
Yeah.
All the other shit, isn't it?
Yeah, like when I was terrified, not terrified, but really anxious, like a few months ago, like going to weddings.
Yeah.
And it's just like, as soon as you start shooting, you're like, I love this.
Yeah.
It's the whole idea and the stress around it that you create yourself.
Where do you think that comes from? So because I'm the same, like, and I've done like probably over 1,000 weddings, and like the idea of going sometimes when you're tired is a bit of like, oh no, here we go again. But as soon as I got the camera and I'm working,
you're like, it's the antidote.
It's one of my first weddings again. Because you constantly, I don't know what it is. Like,
every week is just, it's like you've never done it.
The only thing that calms me down, really, like driving to a wedding, you feel stressed about it, but like, you're coming around to it. But then like, if I just get the camera out the boot, take a few shots of some trees,
like, you're literally fine.
I'm just like, fine.
Isn't it weird?
I can do this. I can do this.
Why are we not over it though? You would
fine.
think that we'd all be swanning in like, like it's any other day.
But to them, we are. Like, well, I'd always go in and I'm like, full of beans and like, hiya, like, I feel like the calmest person in the room as soon as I get there.
Because it's showtime.
Do you know what I think it might be? I think it's emotionally exhausting.
Yeah, that's it.
Especially because, like, some of us have quite introvert tendencies.
Yeah.
Like, it is, I know for you especially, Liam, like, it takes a lot of your energy and soul to be on for all that time. And I think you need time after that to then recover and recuperate and kind of draw the energy back in.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I get what you're saying about, like, just the process of being able to take photos, but I think it's like a two-factored thing. It's like, I know I can do this, but also it's the mental as well as the physical.
Yeah, right. 100% right, yeah.
100%.
I feel sometimes, a bit negative towards weddings because of the toll it takes on me mentally, particularly with the social side of things.
Yeah.
But I love the prospect of always walking away with something different. I think that's why I've never fallen out of love with wedding photography, because I know that the way I approach it, I've got this kind of drive to try and experiment and do something new.
Yeah, so it's always
and that excites me.
Yeah,
I'm not the sort of like here's the shots that I do. And I've done these like every week in week out.
Well, I think we would have been bored years ago if we just did the same shit every week.
Oh, good God, yeah. Getting back to the emotional toll thing you mentioned, B, I think that's like absolutely nail on the head.
100%.
Because I remember when I was like feeling really anxious, I'd had a few weddings where things were like on the edge of me messing up.
Yeah.
Like there were weddings that should have been 2 videographers and there's just me.
Yeah.
And
the pressure.
Like I'm almost missing moments or I'm getting moments, but not as well as I could have done. I'm running to them after having to pack up everything. And I'm just like
you're chasing your tail all the time.
Chasing my tail, constantly on the edge of like fucking it up.
Yeah.
And like that,
and
for me,
nervous system
that's
is
your
just like
worst.
adrenaline.
Yeah.
Adrenaline.
Full on adrenaline all the time.
Yeah.
And like, because I know if I'm, I've 10 seconds prep time, I can nail it, because I've been doing it long enough.
Yeah.
I know that if
you know what you're doing.
If I'm, but if I'm just still like just screwing shit together and just like trying to get this gimbal on for a confetti shot, and it's just like can't get the bastard thing on because I'm like everyone's gone straight outside from the ceremony. I've had to take mics off 6 people and pack down all my tripods because we need to get out of this church within the next 3 minutes. And then then I'm legging out to do this shot on a gimbal, and I'm just like, fuck's sake.
But you know what? This all comes down to exactly what B was saying, and it's all perfectionism. Like,
Yeah.
what is the worst thing that can happen? Us doing something that's not perfect, and it's the worst thing we can imagine. And it's just like, we need to get a grip.
It's that rushing around feeling that goes along with it. Because I've almost fucked up confetti with all the time in the world. You know, like I've noticed halfway down the row I'm not actually filming, and I press the record button, and it's saved. You know, I've got that 5 seconds at the end.
It's
that
those
goes in the film.
near misses, though.
But that near miss doesn't traumatise me as much as the running around, chasing, you're trying to get past people, you're trying to do this.
It is causing physical reactions, so it's spiking your cortisol, and you know,
and it's all storing it. And because we're
on.
hiding it, and we're just like, everything's fine on the day. It doesn't have anywhere to go.
Like, because everyone's lovely. They're, oh yeah, can we help you with anything? It's like, no, I'm good, it's all good, this is fine.
Yeah.
But you're not, it's not how
your body is storing all that trauma, isn't it?
But I haven't felt like that since that wedding.
Yeah.
You know, when I was just like, no, I don't
nothing
wanna go.
resets a stressful wedding better than a wedding where you're like chilling and just floating around and you're just like, oh God, fine. You know, like that'll sort you out, won't it, after a hard one?
Yeah.
Kind of brings us back full circle. Stop packing so much shit into your weddings, and then you wouldn't be running around like a frantic lunatic.
Maybe that's true.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think that's on them.
I think
it's
Pete
just,
needs an assistant.
I think I do.
It cannot be me.
No.
Albert.
And I think
Albert, yeah.
Yeah, the weddings that are tougher are the ones where it's like separate ceremony location to the
in London, darting across the city. Yeah.
I think one of our big problems, though, is that we're very like, I could, because you can do mad shit.
Yeah.
You know, and you'll be like, I'll make it work. It's fine. It doesn't matter if your ceremony's in London and your reception's in Scotland. I will be there. You know, like you just try and figure it out. But
That
like maybe we need to be more like, no, because Pete will get an ulcer. You know?
No one understands that. They'll be like, well, why are you still filming it with like 2-3 cameras? Like, just use one camera, and it's just like,
I can't.
Because you'll all be stood in it. You'll all stand in it. You always stand in my one angle if there's one angle. It's never not happened.
I know. What is our advice to people that are feeling burnout now and are sick of the sight of weddings?
Fucking nature. God, I love nature so
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
Nature. I was saying this to Liam yesterday because we had this day out, and I was like, I feel like anything is possible. Like, I feel hope. I feel joy. I'm standing here and I'm just like, I feel like possibility is actually...
Did you know, me and Albert have been watching The Secret Life of Trees, which is on Channel 5. Everyone should watch it. But it's a documentary about trees. It's as exciting as it sounds. But one of the things about trees is that they give off this enzyme that is... beneficial if you have depression. It basically does literally give you good vibes.
There you go.
So if you go and hang out around trees, you'll feel happier and calmer.
Sense. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense.
It makes all the sense in the world. Because we try and go for walks, don't we? Like,
oh my God, and it does literally instantly restore you if you're feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah, even though it's weird because it's the opposite to what you want to do.
Yeah,
really.
you don't have time. I don't have time to go and walk around a tree. What are you on about? But you do feel it's so good
to be able to reset
even
yourself.
Like small things, like I've moved our table and chairs outside, so in the morning I'll go and sit and have my matcha outside.
Get some light on your face.
Yeah.
Just little things like that where I'm like, okay, I mean...
Yeah.
Just space where there's no people.
Yeah.
That's like a good cure for me. How
Liam after a wedding, just somewhere.
Liam's just
where
like, just stay in
no people.
Totally.
I'm sick of them.
At one point yesterday, I was like, do you want us to stop talking to you?
Yeah.
Oh, yesterday on our walk,
Yeah.
I got annoyed because we did this whole loop. And when we got back, there were some fucking people.
There were people right at the end. We've been walking for 2 hours.
How
and
dare
Liam
you.
was like, look, 3 miles in the distance. There's some people.
And you felt annoyed.
Yeah, it was like this walk was nearly complete.
That's
Where I
so
didn't have
funny.
to see one face apart from my beautiful daughter and beautiful wife.
Yeah.
Which makes me sound like a fucking
I know what you
psycho,
mean.
doesn't it? But
No, it
it's
doesn't.
just... Yeah, I like spaces after a wedding where there's just no one around.
Yeah.
So that's part of why I love driving back, like long drives after a wedding.
Decompress.
Yeah, so it's...
Nobody's
the
talking.
nicest wedding, ever, but you still... you're up, aren't you? Like, your adrenaline's going, though, isn't it?
It's so personal, isn't it? I'm like, nature, get me in a chair in a forest. And Pete's like, put me in a car.
Yeah. Put Sorry, let me be alone.
But no, but this is,
Power
but
balance.
it's
Yeah.
but it's it's just not, it's not like a race, is it? You're just driving home, plodding home, listening to
Having some quiet
some
You're
tunes.
lucky because you jump in the car and you're just surrounded by trees and hills and stuff. Like you drive back from London after the wedding.
Yeah, and it's like a
Would you?
stressful drive.
Like driving back from Scotland at 10 o'clock at night
It's
is
a lot of
pure
windy.
black.
Yeah.
There's
no lights
No, it's
till,
not.
like,
There's no
Preston.
street lights.
Yeah. Crazy.
You can't see anything
It's horrible.
apart from the lines on the road
I
for
don't
a
know
lot
why
of
you
it.
like it.
Beady
honestly.
eyes in the background. Yeah. That's the deer, by the
Just
way.
deer.
Yeah, you don't want the beady eyes crossing in front of you.
Oh,
That's
no.
happened a few times. Yeah.
Also, I'm trying to think. I've started taking a lot of supplements. I have like
Okay.
a nighttime routine where I take. Trying to think. Do like ashwagandha, magnesium, 5-HTP, and I stack them at nighttime. Basically, I asked ChatGPT. I was like, I gave it all of my information from like, my Aura ring.
Yeah.
It's like,
Tell me what I need.
tell me what I need. And
That's
then
a good idea.
it gave me some daytime stuff and some nighttime stuff. Because before I
Nice.
just used to take everything like whenevs.
Yeah.
Is it magnesium that's supposed to be really good
Yeah,
at
at
night?
nighttime, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And taking it at nighttime seems to have made
Yeah.
a difference. But it has to be a specific type of magnesium.
All right,
There's 3
okay.
different types. There's magnesium citrate, magnesium glycinate, and another one. So
Okay.
just check on that.
But there you go, like maybe prioritising your health
Yeah.
helps, you know, and being out in nature
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
having whatever for you is like peace and calm, whatever makes you feel restored, like actually prioritising it,
Yeah.
which like you said, Pete, is really difficult when you have loads of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just sort of have to. Like it is important because like we've all, I'm sure, felt actual burnout.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, you know, we need to avoid it.
I think as well, if you explain to a couple and just said, I'm so sorry, I'm really, really struggling with my mental health at the moment.
Yeah.
And
No
you know-
one
and
wants
it-
you to be unhappy.
And in order to complete your wedding, I'm
Yeah.
going to have to go a couple of weeks over. Is that okay with you? If they come back and say no, that is so much more reflective of them. But I
Yeah.
think 90% of people would come back and go,
course,
of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah, do
Yeah.
that.
Of course.
That's a good idea, that bit. That's really good advice.
And I think if you are overwhelmed because you're like behind schedule or, you know, when you've got like, because it does run away with you sometimes. I know people start to feel that burnout depression and then it snowballs, doesn't it? And they've got so much in the pile. Like, talk to people and ask for help because,
Yeah.
you know, like we all get it. And
Well,
you just
Yeah, like the
need to-
weddings I was having a breakdown with, like I could have asked someone to come and assist for me.
Yeah.
You know, like it's well worth me paying someone, you
Yeah.
know, whatever to
hang out
come,
and
just
move
to hang
shit.
out and
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
just communicating
Yeah.
to people like what the delivery date of stuff's going to be.
Yes.
You know, just keeping people in the loop so that they know.
Yeah, taking
It's
that pressure off.
Half the battle, because that's it.
Yeah.
If you're not informed and you're just like, when are they coming? You get more annoyed than like, oh, well, I know that
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
going to be overscheduled, but I know that it's this date that
Yeah.
they've said to me.
yeah.
You know,
And if you're feeling flat with your photography or videography, just try something different. Try
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
new. Try just you might not feel it might not work, but it might work.
Yeah.
And then you've got something that
Yeah.
you look at and think, do you know what? That's different. I've not seen that. I'm excited to try more of that sort of stuff.
Even if it's just changing the lens you use,
Yeah.
because I shot a wedding. Is it 2 months ago now?
Oh, we used the anamorphic.
We used the anamorphic during the ceremony and during the speeches.
It's like one of the static cameras.
Yeah. And I just, you know, when I was editing it, I was like, you know what? I really like that. That looks
Yeah.
a tiny bit different. No one will notice. But
Yeah.
for me, like, it sparked a little bit of joy. It was a little bit different. And I
Yeah.
was like that.
or even
Something
to bear
if
in
you
mind.
can't do something different at a wedding, just doing personal stuff that does not have to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it can be shit, it can be blurry. Maybe make it shitter and blurrier.
Yeah.
You know? Family photos,
He also-
nudes, whatever.
I also saw on, I think it was on Instagram early today, there's like a new 8mm lens launch, like, you know, like proper wide angle and some cool pictures with it. And I was just like, oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd use that for maybe one shot a wedding, but I mean, look fucking cool.
It would.
Yeah.
Speaking
just
of
like-
lenses, actually, and like just talking about like experimenting with lenses you haven't used before, I was surprised in 9 Dots there was like, what lenses do people use for the dancing? And I'm very surprised to see that most people use like 16 to 35.
Yeah.
Which, like, I've never used a lens that wide for dancing because most dance floors are not that tightly packed.
Yeah.
And if I was shooting
It
with
would make it
16
look
or
dead.
35,
I always think
would
that when I
need to
see
be
them.
really close to people, which is like being in
Yeah.
their personal bubble.
Dance floors have a maximum of 9 people on them. That's why.
Yeah. Well, the very first song.
Yeah.
Like, it would need to be wild and packed, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
For that, for me.
Yeah, try a different lens. I've shot some dancing with my 50mm 1.2 at 1.2. And, you know, so you get that kind of beautiful orb, don't you, on the 1.2?
Yeah.
Shooting towards like a
Yeah.
video light.
I love that for
You know, and I was surprised to see that no one was mentioned any longer lenses. That it's all 16 to 35,
Yeah.
some 24. I love my 35 for dancing as well.
Yeah.
Why the obsession with wide?
I don't hate 85 for dancing,
Yeah.
which is a
On
bit weird.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially on video. I'd use it for pictures as well, but just to pick someone out from like far away, like sort of just like a
Through a
wild,
crowd.
like blurry
It
kind
makes
of
it look
vibe.
busy, doesn't it?
Makes
as well.
it look busy.
Yeah.
Videographers, yes, you guys do use your 50s and your 85s for
Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah.
Totally.
Photographers are not doing it.
No.
Well,
Give it a go.
we need to hold the shot for longer, don't we? Whereas, like, if you're like on a 16mm or whatever, you can just like bang something out, can't
Yeah.
you? Like,
Yeah.
grab that shot.
You can.
Whereas,
I
we
do
need
think
to,
though,
keep the
like,
shot.
try something different because we do get in a routine of like, well, I always use 35 for confetti,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, what would happen if you put a 50 on? It would look different, but it would look cool.
Yeah.
You know, like, why can't you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And like the cameras we've got now, the autofocus is so good.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry. You know, you can step back, stick on your 200mm, and
Yeah.
shoot confetti with a 200mm.
Yeah.
That'll look awesome.
Videographer in your shot.
Giant head in the way.
AI.
We'll finally be in the way.
Yeah.
And one last thing that I would say has helped me in the last couple of years, like having a bit of a hobby. Like Laura takes the
It
piss out
all
of my
comes
table.
back to table
table
No, it
tennis.
doesn't have to be table tennis, obviously.
No,
but
I
like I
agree.
have found I'm less stressed.
Yeah, you are.
And also
Well, it's
less
balance,
physically
isn't
fucked.
it? Yeah.
You know, like I remember 3 years ago,
Backache.
every time I was getting to my weddings in Scotland, I would have such like severe like backache
Yeah.
that I'd be like trying to be looking up stretches in the room to do to open up your back because I was just like I couldn't turn my head left and
It's a good tip.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, just having another
Find a
hobby, not
hobby.
just about it being physical, just about
Great,
something
mate.
else that brings you a little bit of
Joy.
a little bit of joy.
it just comes down to like life balance. Doesn't
Yeah.
it? It can't all be work. You know, you got to do.
It
something
can't
else.
all be
It's
work.
so hard telling that to ourselves though when we are in it.
Yeah,
because I just think, well, I
thinking,
don't
like,
have the
what's
time for
my
that.
Hobby?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a hobby.
Well, you two love your yoga. I like going on my motorbike. Pete loves his table.
We haven't been to
we've
yoga
not been
in
to yoga
6
for
weeks.
so long.
You should
Yeah.
go.
Busy, never convenient.
You're always
Can't
away.
you,
Can't
can't
go.
you just get together in Lawson's shoffice and do some yoga?
There's no room in there.
Is there not? On the lawn?
Nah.
Lawn could work.
We'll bring it back, but yeah, no, I think it is good advice, Pete.
Shall we move on to our highs and lows? Because
Yes.
immediately.
What's that?
I've just looked out
It's
the
raining
outside
on
and
the
my
washing.
washing is being rained on.
No.
Do you want to pause and get your washing?
No, I mean it's wet now. It's wet. It's not even mine. It's
supposed to be
Liam's.
sunny this afternoon, so just leave it there and it'll dry eventually. Pretty sure.
It's Liam's anyway. Said to him this morning, hang out your washing. He did not.
Oh.
That's what I was doing before you arrived. I was hanging out Liam's washing.
I was doing
washerwoman.
some emails.
And we all know how that
Have you sent any emails?
goes. No.
I've sent 3.
Lot of drafts.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many drafts we got going on?
Several.
Several.
Yeah.
Several. Okay. Yeah.
Like I say, it takes me a bit of time to
Yeah.
compose.
But they'll be perfect.
they will. They'll be
Yeah.
on point.
Anyway, my high of the week is we booked a wedding the other day just from a WhatsApp message, just like, no, an email it was. They were like, we really love it. It's this day. Are you available? Bish bash bosh done.
Yeah, what's
Like, what?
Love it when that happens.
When does that ever happen?
Gosh.
Local
Ever?
as well.
Yeah, a local wedding.
God,
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So amazing.
More of this universe.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's so good.
And then, yeah, I mean, on the converse, we have a couple from, I don't know, 2 months ago that have been saying, yeah, we're booking, yeah, we're booking. They still have
It's
not
just a constant
and you chase
game.
them up and, yeah, we're still...
We're doing it. Or fill it in later on today, Liam, a week later. Oh, we're doing a marathon. It's like, oh.
They're just
it's like,
busy.
They are busy,
They're
they are.
running a marathon, you know?
No.
but if someone comes in for that date, I'm not telling them.
Oh.
Yes, you would.
not.
You would.
No, because it'll drag out another 2 months. She's like, sorry, book now. I would do the same. At this point, they get, I mean,
The
wouldn't
world
say no
is-
to the wedding, but I mean,
Yeah.
First come,
someone
first
else comes
served.
in, it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna book the one that will book.
Yeah.
It is
They
the way
will
it
book.
is.
I think they will book.
Like you say, some people are just mega busy and some
Yeah.
people are
Just-
so laid back
I
as
just
well.
loved it. It really reminded me of the old days.
Totally.
The olden days.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
life was easy.
Where
We had one like that a few months ago now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Still remember
just
it fondly.
Just as easy as that, and you're just like, oh my god, I remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
anybody else?
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, our walk yesterday was just really
Yeah.
lovely. Such a beautiful part of Lancashire. No people, apart from a couple of fucking people at the end. But it was just lovely. And seeing you at one with nature and the fact that also butterflies seem to love you.
I am like the butterfly whisperer. I don't know what it is, but I'm just like, here, have this butterfly off my hand.
Wow.
Betty was
Like
so
Mary
shy.
Poppins.
Betty's like, I want to get a butterfly.
No.
Chasing them, and Mummy's just like,
Love it.
yeah, I love that. Low, just yeah, a bit broken from the wedding at Castel d'Empordre, bruised groin. But I had a wonderful time.
Oh,
It was
dear.
awesome. I do love that venue. I love gay weddings as well. I want to do more gay weddings. It's,
Yeah.
it's something I really need to
Keep putting that out in the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My high is probably just the whole of the summer holidays. Like, they're coming to an end now. Like, it's been good.
Yeah.
And having, like, really quite an obnoxiously large gap in weddings. I think we had 3 weekends off to go on our little holidays. Has made it lush. You know, when I don't feel like we've just worked all summer. In fact, I feel like I've done no work for ages.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Which is fair.
Although I did a wedding last week, you know, like I'm just like on schedule, and,
Yeah.
and like I've done work, but it doesn't feel like all I've done is work, and I think
Yeah.
that's been good. So we need to make sure we do that every summer.
Yeah.
That I still feel like I've done something fun. And then low is you and your vomiting. Really,
Yeah.
Me and my vomiting like separately,
Okay.
or
you specifically when you were vomiting.
okay,
The rest of the time, no.
okay.
It's not pleasant watching someone you love vomit, is it?
I
It's
know,
like, oh my
and it
God,
just-
it looks like,
like-
you're dying.
I kept going
Breathe.
to check on him, and he'd
Are we
be
going to
like,
get a description of me vomiting?
No. But I kept going to check on him, and he was like propped up in bed, literally just like half sat up with his eyes closed. And I'm like, oh, and he didn't move. And then I'm literally like, is he breathing? Because that's really weird. And he was asleep, sort of half sat up, slumped, like he was in a hospital bed.
If I moved to my side, I felt sick.
Exactly. But it was like the weirdest thing, and I was genuinely like worried about you because it was grim
Aw. You were a very good nurse.
for once.
For once, yeah. I think she must have believed that I was ill.
Well, it was clear.
Kept offering me drinks. Yeah.
Well, that
We're really
that was the
happy because
key.
I finally ate a bit of a banana.
I know, well done.
Yeah.
You don't even like bananas.
Don't like bananas. Laura's always trying to force me to feed
don't
me
need
bananas.
They're very good
Well,
for
it's
you.
the bran thing, isn't it? It's
Exactly.
bananas, rice,
Yeah, that
applesauce,
term was used.
Toast.
Mate, get onto bananas. They're like the cure.
Bananas
Yeah.
can do one.
Bananas are the cure.
They
so.
are. Never mind a Huel. Get a banana in you.
You ate half a banana, though. I'm very proud.
Don't like bananas. They're just bitty.
Yeah, it's the texture.
Rainy
isn't it?
and-
You ever tried a banana smoothie with cacao in it? It's
Fucking don't like bananas, Liam.
Stop force feeding him banana.
You will come round.
Don't believe me.
Peter.
What are your highs and lows? We know what your low is.
My high, I think, was camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It was
such
great.
a lovely time.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like these low-cost holidays are a fucking revelation.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like
was
when
talking
we're...
to Albert yesterday on a walk about what should we do for holidays next year, and he was like, definitely camping. Like that is the top holiday he requests.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I know,
It's sitting in a field, it's the nature. It's the nature, guys.
We
Love
got
it.
lucky.
We did get lucky.
It was
I
bloody
agree.
30 degrees.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just, you're over there and everything's nice. You're hanging out with your friends.
It's simple.
Like, our kids are having the loveliest time
Yeah.
being just kids running around. It's like cheesy.
Yeah.
Having more fun than I remember having as a kid.
Simple, low cost, zero pressure.
And like every time it's like, oh, what's for tea? It's just like, I don't know. We could have whatever. We're not going to spend $3,000, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to take this to the all-inclusive holiday levels by having a meal out. So
Yeah.
We went to the pub, didn't we? And we had a £35 mixed grill, and it didn't feel naughty.
I didn't feel naughty.
Like, why not?
Yeah, it wasn't that great
Wasn't even
either.
good.
But I
It wasn't.
mean, this holiday all in less than 500 quid. It's gotta be
So good.
Yeah.
way less.
And genuinely enjoyable.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Booking it late is a good idea, isn't it? Because then we can keep an eye on the weather.
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
agree.
we didn't book it late because we kept that week off for years, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, we can't. I know this is it with holidays. Like you do have to book them in like 2 years before.
And we almost crumbled. Me and Laura at the last minute, we got an inquiry for the Thursday, and we're just like, "Fuck, do you need the money?"
Oh, yeah.
But we didn't do it.
It's just so important to have time off.
So important. Yeah. Like, we could have just had the worst summer ever by taking on that wedding and ruining the holiday. We didn't. We stayed strong.
Good decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And low, just being ill. That
Vomitus Maximus.
was bad. Real bad. Yeah.
Oh well, so
I
for
feel
now.
better now.
Fingers crossed it was some dodgy meat and you're not infecting us all.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Next pod.
It better not be, because I'm going to
He's
see my
not
mum
there because he was
tomorrow,
murdered.
and my mum is going to Canada in a few days.
Oh.
So it better not be.
Now.
Anyway.
On that note,
Right.
Fingers crossed.
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.